everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is YayraRose and you're on the health and relationship with me. On this channel we cover anything to do with health benefits, sex, relationships, anything you want to talk about health wise. I am here. We are here to learn from each other, and I hope you also share whatever you know that I don't know. Okay. Today's topic, guys, we are going to go into the topic of which foods to eat and avoid during pregnancies. Now, this is very imperative to avoid certain issues that you go through in pregnancy that is related to food. Sometimes things happen and we don't even think that it's food, a certain food that you've eaten that has caused this issue. So I'm here to just lay out the simple facts to you so that you can keep an eye on some of these foods that you eat that may cause a certain reaction to your pregnancy. Now, so first of all, the usual, everybody is aware of this. We want to start off with fruits and vegetables. I cannot stress to you, and I cannot, I'm not here to educate you on fruits and vegetables. You already know. You should know that fruit and vegetable is ideal for you, even on a normal basis, let alone when you're pregnant. So make sure any food that you eat, you incorporate your fruits and vegetables as well for the health of the baby. So we also try and include carbohydrates as well, things like sweet potato, butternut squash, let me see, whole grains, buckwheat, beans, chickpeas and stuff like that. Carbohydrates, they are also good to mix in your balanced diet. Pasta, rice as well. Pregnant people with high blood pressure may obviously need to monitor their carbohydrates intake carefully as well. So just make sure you're eating the healthy carbs, really, as opposed to just any carbs. Okay, we also have the proteins. Pregnancy is a period of rapid growth and development. This is all about the baby growing and developing the right way. And as a result of that, getting the optimal amount of protein is very crucial to your pregnancy journey. Okay, so during pregnancy, it is important to focus on a range of protein sources for you and the baby as part of your balanced diet. Plant-based proteins, you can use soy products as well. You can use like beans, lentils, nuts, seeds as well. They're all proteins that can be used with part of your balanced diet. There's also the animal-based protein as well, from the chicken, from the meats. Fish, eggs, for example, are all part of a healthy pregnancy diet that you can eat. Fats as well is, they encourage you to take the natural fats as well from food, kind of like the fatty fish, like salmon, herring. You've got the flax seeds and sunflower seeds as well. Walnuts, which is really, really good for you as well. We have fiber, whole grain foods such as oats, brown rice, beans, lentils. Yet again, they are all really good for you while you are pregnant and developing the baby. Now, the most important part as well is iron in pregnancy. Iron obviously makes up a significant part of the hemoglobin in the body as well. So hemoglobin is the oxygen carrying pigment and main protein to the red blood cells. Okay, I've done a video on that. If you want an extensive discussion on that, there's a video for you to just take a look at called anemia video, where I elaborate a little bit more. Okay, so during pregnancy, the amount of blood in the body obviously increases by almost 50%. So that's why sometimes people kind of like get very dizzy. They get dizzy, or they kind of like look pale, and it's like the blood just runs out of the body kind of look. So yeah, it increases 50%. Sometimes it decreases as well, if you're not eating the right amount of food, the right types of food. So to make an additional hemoglobin in the blood, you must obviously eat iron contained foods as well. If iron stores are inadequate, like they're not enough, a pregnant person may develop anemia, which increases the risk of tiredness, irritability, depression, preterm pregnancy as well. So basically having the baby too early, your baby may be a low weight, and also sometimes stillbirth, which we don't want. So please make sure your intake of these items are a priority for you and the baby as well. So anemia develops later in the pregnancy. There is a higher risk of the person losing blood when they give birth. So make sure, even if you don't have enough iron in your food, make sure you're taking iron tablets as well, obviously recommended by your doctor, or suggested by your doctor for you to use as well. So some of these foods I'm going to tell you, includes a lot of iron. So you've got your lean meats, you've got poultry, you've got salmon, you've got the dark green vegetables as well, like green plantain. This is something that I found out. I wish I knew before. Green plantain has a lot of iron in it. The dark vegetables like spinach, kale, some of these vegetables that we don't like, they are the ones with the full iron resources. Now, there's also the con side of what to avoid. Okay, now we've spoken about what to eat. This is what to avoid. Okay, sometimes this causes issues with pregnancy as well. So avoid this kind of foods so that you don't have any illnesses and complications during your pregnancy. So seafood. Some of us like our prawns, our squid, our, different types of seafoods. Now, when you're pregnant, you have to avoid this kind of seafoods. Avoid shark. I don't know who eats shark, by the way, but if you do eat shark, avoid shark and swordfish. These are just examples. Avoid uncooked food or partially cooked food as well. There are people who like their meats raw, or kind of like medium rare or rare with the blood oozing out of it. That's just not for me, I'm afraid. But if that's you and you're pregnant, cut it off. So make sure your meals are cooked and well cooked before you eat it. Uncooked shellfish as well is going to be a problem. It can cause food poisoning for you. We're not talking about you right now, we're talking about the baby, okay? So let that be your priority when you are eating. Raw eggs as well is a problem. Avoid them. Or any kind of foods that contain raw eggs, okay? Soft cheese as well. They can also be an issue. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your alcohol while you're pregnant. That's just logical. That's just common sense. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to enter into that conversation. That is just a logical thing to do. Anywho, what about coffee? Somebody was asking. If you drink too much coffee, it's kind of, I believe, increases your miscarriage count. So it also increases your fetal development as well for the baby, and low birth rate. So ease up on that caffeine. I don't know why you're drinking coffee to stay awake. You should be resting anyway. But anywho, caffeine intake as low as 100 and 200 milligrams per day have a negative effect on the fetal development. So I hope that is enough for you to actually think about the things that you consume, really. Many foods and drinks other than coffee contains caffeine. So example, like the sodas that you drink, the energy drinks, the chocolate drinks and teas, and flu remedies, for example, as well, all contain caffeine. So make sure you speak to your doctor, your nurse, your health practitioner about some of these things that you take as well. Sometimes the doctor can, prescribe you iron tablets, vitamin B tablets, folate as well, obviously to develop the baby. You can take omega oils as well. You can take things that develop the baby, and obviously your doctor will be the best person to speak to. Let me get my teeth in. So yeah, for the baby and the benefit for the baby, make sure that you are doing and eating what is good for the baby. And yeah, I hope that helps you out, and congratulations on your pregnancy journey. And I also hope that everything goes well. If you have anything else I haven't added, let me know. Any questions you have, let me know. Anything you want me to cover, please do let me know. All right, have a good week, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.